So here's something interesting I've noticed over the years. Price objections almost never start at the moment you mention the price. They start much earlier, usually in the very first minute of the conversation, long before numbers even come up. If a client feels like you're trying to sell them something too soon, their mind quietly slips into defense mode. They're polite, they're listening, but they're guarded. And when the price finally appears, all that hidden tension lands right on that number. Now, let me show you how this plays out in real life. A friend of mine, she runs a small branding studio, told me about a sales call that fell apart exactly like this. She said, the call was perfect. He loved the ideas, he loved the direction, but the moment I mentioned the price, everything changed. And you can picture the moment, right? The energy drops. The excitement fades. Suddenly, he's not sure about anything. So instead of starting with a polished pitch, which is what she did, here's a smarter way to open the conversation. Start with curiosity. Something like, before we dive into what I do, what's the biggest challenge you're trying to solve right now? That one question shifts everything, because now the focus moves from your offer to their world. Once they describe their problem in their own words, you're not pushing anything. You're simply exploring what might help. Now jump ahead a bit. You've connected your solution to the exact problem they described. Then you share the price. Let's say it's $2,000. If they react with, wow, that's expensive, don't jump into explanations or defenses. Just stay calm, warm, and curious. You say, totally understand. What part feels expensive? The number itself or the uncertainty about whether it will actually solve the problem? That single question does a lot of the heavy lifting. It shows confidence, and it gently reveals what's really behind their reaction. Most people aren't reacting to the price. They're reacting to fear. Fear of choosing wrong, wasting money, or not seeing results. So if they say, I'm not sure it'll actually fix the problem, you can answer, makes total sense. If you did feel confident it would fix it, how would the price feel then? Almost always, they'll say, well, different. And just like that, the objection softens, because now you're talking about clarity, not cost. And yes, sometimes the number itself still feels high. That's okay. You can simply say, let's look at it another way. You mentioned this problem costs you about X dollars a month. So the real comparison isn't between my price and your budget. It's between the investment and the cost of keeping the problem. When you put it in that context, calmly, respectfully, the price finally makes sense to them. And if they say, quick pause, if this idea helped you, I share more quick, practical insights just like it right here on the channel. So hit subscribe and drop a like, not only to support the channel, but to keep sharpening your business. Really appreciate you being here. Okay, back to the video. I need to think about it. Just reply, of course, totally understand, just so I can help you think it through. Which part isn't fully clear yet? The value, the timing, or the price? This isn't meant to create pressure. It's simply an invitation to explore what still feels uncertain, so they can decide at their own pace. When the conversation is open, curious, and relaxed, price objections don't stand a chance, because people make confident decisions when they feel understood, not pushed.